Again, a very special shout out to Dr. C. Freeman, Emmanuel Botek, and Reverend Joe Daniels. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to host the 41st Annual Association of Black Women Physicians Charity and Scholarship Benefit Gala is radio personality and Fox Soul TV talk show queen, Tammy Mack. You've also enjoyed Tammy Mack on the big and small screen on the Lee Daniels Fox TV show Star, the Netflix show on My Block, and she's co-starred on BET's Games People Play. Tammy has appeared in over a dozen national television commercials and has garnered Best One-Person Show, Best Playwright, and Best Producer awards for her one-woman show, Bag Lady. She was also handpicked by the legendary Stevie Wonder to host on his Los Angeles radio station, 102.3 KJLH. And she turned her weekday drive time radio show from 3 to 7 p.m. into the #1 rated show in Los Angeles with African Americans. The voice on many national commercials and movie trailers. Welcome 3-time NAACP award winner, Tammy Mack.
All right now, all right. Welcome everyone, and thank you, Association of Black Women Physicians, for inviting me to host your 41st annual Charity and Scholarship Benefit Gala. Give yourselves a hand for that one, yes. Now, you know I can appreciate a good DJ, right? Because I'm a DJ. So just a quick thanks to my girl DJ Ari Ferrari over there holding it down, getting things started for us. Girl, DJ Ari, did you know that tonight's theme is regal and revolutionary? Yeah. Sounds like the gorgeous physicians and friends I'm looking at in our audience here. If you're regal and revolutionary, let me hear you say something. Yes. Oh, okay. All right. This is a good crowd tonight. I'm feeling it. And to all our friends catching tonight's stream from around the country, thank you for being with us. Well, we have an exciting program ahead, and I'm proud to lead us through tonight's virtual celebration. Next year, we look forward to celebrating with you in person, but for now, since nothing is more important than remaining healthy, the physicians of ABWP decided on a very limited in-person fundraiser, and we're depending on you who are enjoying the stream to be our partners this evening. We are all going to give to further the work of Black women physicians. Yes, we love that, don't we? The donations from this charity and scholarship benefit will help deserving Black medical students in need of the support that you, dear friends, are able to give. So donate throughout the program, donate throughout the rest of the week. There's no wrong time to give to such a worthy cause. And yes, you'll have a chance to meet and support this year's 2022 class of scholarship recipients. And if you're ready to donate now, I say, why not? Let's get it cracking. Start by tagging ABWP as you share this program link on your social media platforms. Go ahead, kick things off by continuing your financial support of these brilliant medical students who are tomorrow's leaders in the medical field. You gotta love it. This year's celebration is about an awareness of Black women physicians, what they care about, and who they care for. Their mission is twofold. The women of ABWP are leaders in the promotion of health and wellness in communities with the most desperate needs. And with an eye to the future, they are committed to raising monies to scholarships to award outstanding med students of color who face financial challenges. You gotta give it up to them. Late this evening, you'll also meet two shining stars, role models for the scholars, and anyone aspiring to a life of purpose. Humanitarian of the Year, Dr. Jerry Abraham, and lifetime honoree, Dr. Barbara Ross Lee, will inspire you with their selfless medical careers and outstanding accomplishments. ABWP likes to start things off with gratitude. That's how we should all wake up in the morning, right? So let's take it further. Let's acknowledge the source of power, where we get it. With the invocation, welcome ABWP Charity Benefit Committee member, Ms. Monica Carter Soros. You don't know how many times I practiced that.
You did an awesome job. Awesome. Well, thank you. Is everyone excited? Yeah, I want you to act like we're at the Super Bowl. Come on now. We're here with some brilliant ladies, right? I am just so honored to be here and the thousands of people around the world that have zoomed in. God, zoomed in. I'm glad we can get in person, right, as Tammy Mack has said. But I'm just so honored to be here around all these brilliant and magnificent women. You know, it's an awesome opportunity for what we do here, you know, the charity scholarship event. And as Tammy Mack said, so many brilliant young medical students that we're able to bless, right? So this platform, I love it. Oh God, if it was food, I would eat it, like, you know. But before we get started, we can't do anything without praising God, right? He's the reason why we're here. He's the center of my life, and I'm sure he's the center of all of yours to make things possible. So I want all the people, the thousands of people who have Zoomed in, and all the wonderful people here in this room, can you just bow your head for me, please? Because we're gonna say a wonderful prayer, and you can speak it along if you want with me. But dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us together this evening in a spirit of generosity for our magnificent ABWP charity event. Oh my God, so awesome. We pray that we feel your presence during our event because you are with us wherever we go. Let our actions be valuable to our aim, which is to build up and edify one another. And each recipient we are able to bless with the scholarship. May you bestow your guidance and your blessings on every generous giver. May we inspire each and every listener and open with an open heart and discern your will to unite us all in a fruitful outcome. Now I want you to say this with me. In Jesus' mighty name we pray, amen. Woo! Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you so much. Beyond the hospitals, clinics, and private practices of the women of ABWP, their community care services, being a voice for the underserved, scholarship fundraising, and much more are done for free. They volunteer thousands of hours annually to advance health equity. I want you to meet some of the organization's amazing, highly accomplished physicians. Let's start with this evening's event chair, who is double board certified family medicine and lifestyle medicine and clinical site leader for Optum California. Welcome, President-elect of the organization and charity and scholarship benefit chairperson, Dr. Renee M. Poole.
Greetings, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to our 2022 Virtual Charity Benefit Gala. Thank you for joining us as we honor and celebrate the past, the present, and the future of the Association of Black Women Physicians. Tonight, we are celebrating 40 years of exemplary service and commitment to the community, and 40 years of boldly advocating for health equity and justice. Tonight, we honor our past by celebrating the legacy of those ABWP charter members who we've recently lost. Tonight, we celebrate and honor two distinguished leaders in medicine: our Lifetime Achievement Awardee, Dr. Barbara Ross Lee, President of the American Osteopathic Foundation, and the first African-American Dean of a U.S. medical school. Yes, yes. And our humanitarian award goes to a true servant leader, Dr. Jerry Abraham, the champion of vaccine equity. Yes, yes. So tonight, we celebrate the fact that indeed our future is bright and hopeful. We are so proud of the 12 scholarship recipients who will be introduced later this evening. Tonight, I hope this celebratory event will inspire you to support our cause and to make a financial contribution, to sponsor our continuing work, to boldly advocate the betterment of our community, and to support our future Black physicians. Thank you again for your time and your ongoing support. Thank you to Sabra Wadi of Splendid Affairs, Paula Bond, and her team of First Option Entertainment, and to all those who lent their time and talents to ensure we have a successful event. Also, helping us make this event possible is an organization who sees us, who sees our community, and has dedicated resources to our mission. Here's a video for our sponsor, platinum sponsor, SCAN, featuring Corporate Vice President and Chief Risk Executive Jeanette Hawkins and SCAN's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Romela Batra.
Here at SCAN, our mission is to keep all seniors healthy and independent. It doesn't matter what race you belong to, it doesn't matter what language you speak, we are here for you. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is core to our strategy. When we look at the literature, we look at our own data, there are vast inequities.
Studies show that Black patients have better health outcomes when they're seen by Black physicians. To ensure culturally competent care, a physician workforce should mirror the population it serves. For these reasons, SCAN is proud to support the work of the Association of Black Women Physicians. We stand by you, we stand for you, and we support your success. Thank you.
Our heartfelt appreciation to our 2022 Platinum sponsor, SCAN. It is the support of great companies like yours that help make our work possible. Thanks again. Now, if you're a new friend and a supporter of ABWP and want to know more about what we do, your timing is perfect. Here, take a look at this video of our physicians and the work of ABWP.
The Association of Black Women Physicians empowers Black women to lead in health and wellness for themselves and their communities. ABWP signature support is experienced through premier educational programs, philanthropic outreach, and the distribution of academic scholarships. This nonprofit organization positively contributes to society, science, medicine, and its members. Through its network of more than 500 physicians and supporters, ABWP develops strategic collaborations with the nation's top health and wellness organizations in order to address the critical aspects of health disparities and wellness education. The tireless work of ABWP highlights their commitment to the advancement of knowledge for urban underserved communities through the healthy literacy and public health advocacy. Under the leadership of current President, Dr. Cosette Lyons-Jones, we have joined forces with community partners to address the issues of health disparities and racism as a public health crisis.
Institutional racism permeates every aspect of American society, including healthcare. Black patients experience higher rates of prejudice and mistreatment in hospitals and clinic settings, increasing their risk of adverse outcomes and even death. Vast research shows that African American patients tend to receive lower quality health services, including care for cancer, HIV, prenatal care, and preventive care. The presidential platform of ABWP was chosen in response to the widening health and health care disparities gap and the need to address racial inequities exacerbated during the current COVID-19 pandemic. The Association of Black Women Physicians has 4 decades of experience in this area and is poised to lead the conversation toward change.
Thanks to the efforts of Drs. Anna Lopes-Johnson and Renee M. Poole, ABWP has been awarded the community grant through Gilead Sciences to provide community education about HIV STDs and PrEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis, which can successfully prevent HIV. ABWP continues to endorse the Healthier Traditions Soul Food Cookbook developed in collaboration with the Transamerica Institute, a nonprofit private foundation. It features 19 Southern-style recipes with suggested healthier substitutions. ABWP's health initiatives address healthcare disparities, including hypertension, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, HIV, and cancer. ABWP focuses its efforts through 4 signature programs. The Sister to Sister Mentoring Program matches medical students with physicians to cultivate and encourage the students' successes and providing them early access to the communities they will ultimately serve. The Speakers Bureau provides the expertise of physicians of various medical specialties to community organizations for their health-based programs and activities. The annual Charity and Scholarship Benefit raises money for community service program activities and provides deserving medical students with scholarship awards. The Community Advocacy and Education Committee promotes public health initiatives. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, ABWP members have been on the front lines treating patients, educating healthcare professionals, and the communities we serve through webinars, CME offerings, and community service spanning beyond our reach of Southern California. During the initial rollout of the vaccine, ABWP volunteered with Watts Healthcare Clinic and Kaiser Downey to support the vaccine administration efforts and address vaccine hesitancy. ABWP cares about the issues that affect women, African Americans, and other traditionally underrepresented minorities. That is why, with 40 years of volunteer service, we lead with passion and purpose. Standing up for health and racial equity, educating the community, reducing healthcare disparities, and being a source of inspiration and encouragement to future physicians, ABWP answers the call of making a difference in the lives of others. We are the Association of Black Women Physicians.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Anastasia Williams, and I am so proud of the work that we are doing here at the Association of Black Women Physicians. Thank you so much to all of you that have supported us this past year. At this time, it is my absolute honor and pleasure to introduce to you all someone else who supports the ABWP. She has been a U.S. representative for California for over 30 years, and she currently represents the 43rd Congressional District. She is the most tenured of the 12 Black women who are currently in Congress, and she has chaired the Congressional Black Caucus. She's also the woman who taught us to reclaim our time, and she's known by many as Auntie. She is none other than the Honorable Maxine Waters.
Good evening. I'm happy to join the Association of Black Women Physicians as you host your 41st Annual Charity and Scholarship Benefit Gala. I would like to thank your president, Dr. Cosette Lyons-Jones, and all of the officers of the association for their leadership, mentoring, and providing scholarships for medical students. I'm so proud of our long history working together to improve public health and supporting Black women physicians, and the work that you do to encourage and help our medical students achieve and succeed. Your commitment to health justice will not only produce more doctors and medical service providers, but help prevent deaths such as infant mortality, heart disease, cancer, AIDS, and other diseases that disproportionately plague our community. Because of your over 40 years of responding to the needs of the community, the association has the respect and trust of our community. I also thank you for rising to the historic and unprecedented challenges we faced during the pandemic. Because of the work of the association, officers, members, and volunteers, you have not only improved the health of so many, but you have truly helped to save lives. I join you in recognizing this year's Lifetime Achievement Award honoree, Dr. Barbara Ross Lee, President of the American Osteopathic Foundation, and Humanitarian Award honoree, Dr. Jerry P. Abraham, Director of Kedron Vaccines, for the incredible accomplishments and outstanding service, and to all of the 2022 scholarship recipients, please know how important you are. Know that we're all cheering for you to succeed, just like tonight's honorees, and that we need you to stay involved with the association to help you come back to our communities and achieve equity and justice. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the evening.
My name is Dr. Valerie Williams, and as a member of the Association of Black Women Physicians, I have the honor of introducing to you someone who is a longstanding supporter of our organization. In addition to her leadership on essential Senate committees, advocating for racial equity, social justice, and access, she has worked tirelessly for important legislative wins, such as the integration of implicit bias training into continuing education for doctors, nurses, and other providers. This legislation is pivotal towards reducing disparities in our healthcare system. Distinguished guests, I am excited to introduce to you California State Senator Sydney Kamlager.
Hi, I'm Senator Kamlager, and I bring you greetings from Senate District 30. Congratulations to the Association of Black Women Physicians on your 41st Annual Charity and Scholarship Benefit Gala. Regal and revolutionary, 40 years of advocating for health equity and justice. Congratulations to Lifetime Achievement Award honoree Dr. Barbara Ross Lee and Humanitarian Award honoree Dr. Jerry Abraham. Thank you to ABWP for your commitment to the betterment of communities of color and your positive impact on the pipeline of new Black physicians entering the workforce. Yes, praise Jesus. I wish you the very best on your event.
Yes. Yes. Indeed. Praise Jesus. All right now. The dynamic women that you're hearing from serve to inspire and uplift the next generations coming after them, continuing to shape the reasons why you want to support, you have to support their efforts is the woman at the helm of ABWP. Please welcome Association of Black Women Physicians President Dr. Cosette Lyons Jones.
On behalf of the Association of Black Women Physicians, I welcome you to our 41st Annual Charity and Scholarship Benefit Gala, aptly themed Regal and Revolutionary, 40 years of boldly advocating for health equity and justice. For over 4 decades, the Association of Black Women Physicians has been the leader in medicine and public health, advocating for women physicians of color and the patients who trust us. The mission set forth by our founding members remains the same, though our approach has evolved to keep pace with the changing times. The association from its inception has focused on serving Black and brown communities, recognizing the disparate representation of African Americans among the physician workforce and the issues of inequity in medical care delivery systems that have long plagued us. Black women physicians have held their crowned heads high while executing the revolutionary work of challenging the status quo, unafraid to accept and upset the natural order to achieve our goals. Queenly, dignified, our member roster is replete with regal revolutionaries in healthcare, such as the first African-American woman astronaut, Dr. Mae Jemison, the Inventors Hall of Fame inductee who transformed cataract surgery, Dr. Patricia Bath. Yes. And Dr. Josephine Isabel Jones, ABWP founding member and the first Black woman pediatric cardiologist in the United States. Bow down. Wearing white hospital coats as capes, these trailblazers defied the odds and demonstrated the beauty of excellence in diversity. Since our last charity benefit, ABWP members received special recognition on myturn.ca.gov throughout the Black History Month observance for our unwavering educational and advocacy work in the fight against COVID-19 during the California Department of Public Health's Keep It 100 campaign. Through our partnerships with the March of Dimes and First 5 LA, Alzheimer's Association, Maria Shriver and the Women's Alzheimer's Movement, the UCLA Center for the Study of Racism, Social Justice, and Health, and Gilead Sciences, ABWP established programs to combat health disparities and the public health crisis of racism. There's so much work we need to do. We continue to pursue equity in Black infant and maternal health while amplifying the forgotten pandemic at the other end of the lifespan, Alzheimer's dementia in the Black community. ABWP's advocacy efforts have raised awareness about the need to stop generations of institutional racism in healthcare by advancing Black participation in research, not only in the Alzheimer's space, but also regarding sickle cell disease, ensuring greater access to treatments. Our members showed up and showed out at the KJLH Women's Health Expo since the pandemic, an opportunity to educate our community, our core community, on how to navigate a complicated healthcare system. ABWP influenced policy efforts by endorsing tobacco and gun violence reform and stood in solidarity with the reproductive justice movement after the overturning of Roe v. Wade, a decision that left far fewer options for anyone seeking safe reproductive health care in low-income and rural communities. ABWP prioritized our student members through the enhancement of our Sister to Sister program, offering mentor match experiences to our members across the nation. We've also donated to other like-minded nonprofits, including attorney activist Areva Martin's Special Needs Network and the Genesee Center for Domestic Abuse Treatment. All of these noble endeavors did not go unnoticed. ABWP recently was awarded the prestigious Frank E. Staggers Outstanding Ethnic Physician Organization Award by the Physicians for a Healthy California for taking significant action in improving the health of our communities, successfully engaging physicians to be community advocates, and reducing health disparities. As president, I am in awe of what we have been able to achieve, building on the vision of the regal and revolutionary Black women physicians that came before us. This evening is a celebration of all that is good in our industry. Congratulations to our Lifetime Achievement Award honoree, Dr. Barbara Ross Lee, and Humanitarian of the Year honoree, Dr. Jerry P. Abraham. The Association of Black Women Physicians commends your exemplary promotion of health equity and contributions to public health. Additionally, congratulations to the future leaders of ABWP and healthcare, our scholarship recipients. You have a family for life in ABWP. We appreciate the work of our chairwoman, let me correct that, President-elect Dr. Renee M. Poole, our Charity Benefit Committee volunteers, and all who contributed to the success of this year's program. Your efforts allow our continued success. Fundraising initiatives like today's telecast have provided much-needed scholarships to academically outstanding Black women to help reduce the financial burden of pursuing a medical degree. ABWP is able to do this work because of community partners and sponsors such as our platinum sponsor, SCAN, gold sponsors Anthem Blue Cross, California Wellness Foundation, and David Griffin and Dr. Jerry Ann Dudley. Thank you to our silver sponsors, Optum Healthcare, Charles Drew University School of Medicine, Molina Healthcare, Dr. Jesse Sherrod, UCLA David Geffen School of Medicine, McPherson and Sway, and Kaiser Permanente School of Medicine. We also want to acknowledge our bronze sponsors. Yeah, give it up for them. Yes, yes, thank you. Not performative allyship there. They put their money where their mouth is, that's right. Cedars-Sinai, our Brown sponsor, along with Kaiser Permanente West LA, Children's Hospital LA, Blue Shield of California, along with countless other generous benefactors. To help expand the reach of the Association of Black Women Physicians, please share the link to this event on your personal pages and give a tax-deductible donation during our live Give Smart campaign this evening. Thank you all for supporting our mission and gilding the crowns of future Black women physicians. Coming alongside ABWP this evening with resources that make it possible for us to do what we do, welcome SCAN's Vice President of Business Excellence and Diversity Strategy, Timzel Tarbet.
Well, thank you all for having me, and I'm not sure how I follow that because I have to say everybody and everything that she said is so incredibly inspiring. When I think about my role and what I do at SCAN, I recognize that the work that I'm doing is a continuation of what SCAN has done. And if you don't know about SCAN, we have been around for about 41 or so years. Sounds like another organization that we might be talking about tonight. And our mission is to keep seniors in our communities healthy and independent. So one of the things that when I started there a couple years ago, I thought about from a mission standpoint is they were all about we keep seniors healthy and independent. And I added in the word all, because I think it's really important for us to recognize that not all seniors are treated the same, and not all seniors have the same opportunities when we start thinking about health equity and the challenges that we face. And so we understand that each population has a very unique experience. And we really want to make sure that as we are playing our part, that we are able and willing to take care of those populations in a way that is culturally competent to that population specifically. Too many times we try and take care of everybody with a broad brush, and that doesn't work. When I think about that and I think about my experiences, I recognize that I can talk loud. I don't know if that will work. What do you want me to do? Keep talking? You don't hear me? Okay, I'll just keep talking. We recognize that all active physicians in the United States, of those, about 56% of them are white. And I can go on and state the numbers, but let's just say about 5% of them are Black. That number has not changed since 1940. That's a problem when we start to think about the demographics and how our world is changing. So currently, being Black, 12.8 of us are part of the population. And then I start thinking about my care and my children's care and my parents' care. And I know that if I'm going to get culturally appropriate care, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be from somebody who looks like me. And so we have to do what we can to make sure that over time we're really providing opportunities to create more and grow that 5%. I want to see it at 20%, right? Let's have more physicians that are Black than the population. I mean, I know we need at least the population, but let's go for more. So when I think about it, and I think about if we can create more, how are we going to do that? We're going to do that by supporting many different organizations. This one being a key one in that. I want to increase the life expectancy of Black men. I have 2 Black boys. They will say they're men. I say they're boys. They'll be boys until I'm no longer here. Then they can be men. But until then, my boys, I want them to have the same life expectancy as everybody else in this nation. Right now, they're lagging. And I think one of the key ways to change that is by creating more Black physicians. And SCAN, 100%, is with me there. Super supportive. This was something that I was like, hey, we should support this. And they were like, game on, what do you need? How much money? let's do it. So from a SCAN standpoint, we really think that supporting the mission and the work of the Association of Black Women Physicians is something that we are committed to, and it is very much in alignment with our mission to keep seniors healthy and independent. The work that's being done to dismantle systemic racism by this association is something that we are super passionate about. And we are honored to support your mission, and with the deepest gratitude for those that we already saw and those that are coming after, thank you, and we appreciate you.
Thank you again, Timchil. It's an honor and delight to now bring to you my friend and supporter of ABWP, actor, writer, producer, and comedian, Chris Tucker.
Congratulations, Dr. Cosette, and congratulations to the ladies at ABWP. You guys are doing amazing work. God bless you guys. Keep it up.
Well, thank you, Chris. A man of many words. I've been talking about it for a while, and now, and if you haven't yet pulled out your wallet, your purse, your Louis Vuitton, your Gucci, your Yves Saint Laurent, now is the time to make that happen. Show everybody your status, for real, real. Open it up, dig deep down inside. Now is the time to give us the money. ABWP needs your help to send medical students to school. Who cannot get behind that? Help us keep med students in school. What you give today will result in a future physician, one that looks like you, who then becomes a member of ABWP and continues to pay it forward for another 41 years and more, so that we will continue to have physicians that look like you. So let's do it. Grab your phones, grab your debit cards, pull out that black card, all you people who carry the money on your ears like that. Yeah, just flip it our way like that. Literally change the course of life for deserving young scholars. Text ABWP to 41444. Add your donation amount and your name. Let's get behind the tireless work of this organization and continue to support all of their efforts. Not yet convinced? Well, just wait. You will be. Welcome ABWP scholar from the Charles R. Drew UCLA Medical Education Program, fourth-year medical student, Allison Leggett.
Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing? So, good evening. My name is Allison Leggett. I'm a fourth-year medical student in the Charles R. Drew UCLA Medical Education Program. If you haven't heard of it, it's the best school, you know. And I am so grateful to have received the Rebecca Lee Crumpler Scholarship for the last 4 years. And throughout my medical school education, I'm honored to have the chance to speak here because this organization has made a huge impact on my life, and the financial support has been astronomical. I first found out about ABWP when I was a second-year undergraduate student, so a long time ago. And I had just found my passion for medicine and social justice and felt very lost in my journey. I had no family members that were close to me that had gone to medical school, and I didn't really have the support. And so I distinctly remember going to my first Sister to Sister event with Dr. Hines. And I remember being enamored by such amazing, beautiful, powerful, and Black female physicians surrounding me. And as someone who's grown up in Los Angeles, I can say I've never had a Black physician as a child. And that's a huge problem. This incredible organization provided me with the support needed to get into my dream program at Charles Drew. However, it's common for us as physicians in training and future physicians of color to feel like imposters in the field. And seeing my classmates who came from very distinctly different family experiences where their parents were paying for their medical school education, or seeing classmates that lived very different lives than me when growing up. Being surrounded by such intelligent medical students who were all at the top of their classes, it makes you feel like you don't belong, regardless of your experiences and your successes. In medicine, we're taught that medicine is like drinking from a fire hose and being comfortable with the fact that you're never gonna know everything. I became comfortable in these imperfections, but still couldn't help but feel like I didn't belong. As a medical student, it's been incredible to have that support from ABWP, because as one of 28 students of color in the Charles Drew program, it's crazy to even say that. In a class of 188 students, there's less than 28 students that are Black. Despite these clear accomplishments I've made, I still felt like I didn't belong, and I felt like I had to prove myself every single day. Having the constant support of ABWP has been monumentous. I was constantly surrounded by physicians who helped to keep my head up during the most difficult times, especially navigating a specialty that has no diversity. This organization's support has allowed me to grow in ways I never thought was possible. As a medical student, I currently am the only member of the Board of Trustees of my university. I've also been the first student to ever be appointed to the Academic Affairs Committee at my university. I had the pleasure this past year to meet with Senator Booker's campaign to discuss the importance of nutrition across the United States. And I've been working on a nutrition curriculum for LAUSD to empower children to make conscious and informed decisions regarding their health. Lastly, I recently received a full ride scholarship to get a master's in bioinformatics here at UCLA. It's an understatement to say that ABWP has been instrumental in my success. ABWP has generated and will continue to generate powerful female physicians who will pave the way and be catalysts of change, and be at the table where they're so rightfully earned. By supporting this organization, you will directly be building a generation of physicians that will not only reflect the change and perform the change that needs to happen, but also inspire our children and emphasize that a career in medicine is achievable despite any barriers you may face. You will also be challenging the fact that only 2% of the workforce represent Black female physicians, and directly participate in the building of our powerful next generation. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I'm thankful to have the privilege to even be here and be associated with this organization. And hopefully you'll see me as a physician in 2023. Thank you, everyone.
Give it up for Allison, y'all. I was so inspired. I mean, how can you not be inspired by everything she just said? I graduated from an HBCU, all girls college. No, not Spelman. Bennett College in Greensboro, North Carolina. And what I can say about being nurtured by women is that women teach you how great you are, not how great you are as a woman. And that makes a big difference because when you get into other spaces, they tell you, you're good for a woman. You're good for a black girl. You're really smart for a black girl. But when you get around black women, they just say, girl, gone. You better do it, girl. You better do it. Yeah. So thank you, Allison. Girl, gone. You better do it, girl. You better do it. That's powerful, and it's proof that your donations are wisely invested in the future of equitable health care. Yes. Okay. Hey, DJ.
Hey.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see a world, a field with physicians. What about you, DJ Ari?
So I'm just so excited. This is amazing.
Oh, that's all you had to say? I was giving you the floor. I was like, I'm so excited. I'm like, girl, yeah, me too. Let's get it. Just imagine the future of research, cures for medical conditions, and many more fantastic outcomes from young medical professionals like Allison and other aspiring physicians. Let's give, family. Let's give, let's give, let's give. Show ABWP and these scholars your love. The info is on your screen, and it takes just a moment, just a moment, to contribute and to become a part of the solution. We do a lot of yapping, but let's do some tapping on this QR code. Get to working. Someone else who is a part of the solution is Chris Tucker. Take it away, Chris.
Okay, right now it's time to give to ABWP. Go in your wallets, go in your purses, pull out your debit cards, credit cards, because we need your help right now. So please give.
Give, Chris. That's right, let's give. The scholars and programs of ABWP are definitely worth it. Text ABWP to 41444, add your donation amount and your name. That's it. Or whenever you see the QR code, you can scan and give. It's that important and that convenient for you. Thank you on behalf of my regal and revolutionary women of ABWP. Speaking of regal and revolutionary, joining me on stage now is the ABWP Treasurer and Scholarship Committee Chairperson, Dr. LaTanya Hines.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tammy. I appreciate that wonderful and gracious introduction. But what are we here to do today? We are here to support the students who are absolutely amazing. Can we give a shout out for that?
Yes.
I am so very excited to be standing here today after 22 years of practice, 10 plus years on the scholarship committee, a previous president of the Association of Black Women Physicians, and one of 8 Black female African-American OBGYNs at Kaiser Permanente, West Los Angeles. We are doing the work. But most importantly, we are talking about texting to ABWP 4144. As the treasurer, I can tell you I know about the money. And this is real money going to real students. We have gone from 3 or 4 students to now over 10. We're at 12 students. We said we wanted to give them a meaningful scholarship. These students are walking away with at least $5,000, $6,000, some of them. That's real money. On the same hand, do you know that the average tuition for medical school in this country is $65,000 per year? That's a big deal. That means that little $5,000 check we give them in their pocket makes a huge difference in their lives. I want to tell you that all of you who are physicians in the room, and for all of the families and the people who support us, we appreciate you. Here's the opportunity to make sure that you give a love donation to a future physician that looks like me, that can wear her hair any way she wants to, that does not feel like an imposter at any time. And for those that know me, they know I'm me all the time. I'm so excited to be able to talk about that, and I want to bring up one of our students, a student representative, who is on her way to becoming fabulous as a future female physician. I'd like to bring up Miss Josephine Akinbulu. I can't hear you. The video, I'm so sorry. It is live, y'all. So we are going to meet, forgive me. We are going to meet those fantastic students. We took our time, took us 3 or 4 days to go through over 50 applications to find 12, and all of them were deserving. But these 12 are going to change the world. There is no question. They are at they are at least 6 of the medical schools here in California, and 3 of them are out of state, University of Pittsburgh, I believe, and some other schools on the East Coast. And they are change makers. These are women that I think med school is their side gig. I'm serious. The things that they do are just amazing. And yes, 2.5% of the American physicians in this country are African American, but I need to see more. I am 50 plus, I'm gonna admit it, and yet I have not seen a significant increase just in my time of 22 years practicing. We can do better. And we know that when we see a patient, we look at everything. We ask them about their family. We ask them about their support. We do medical management. We do an evaluation. We know we got 20 minutes, but sometimes their visit is 40, 50. Then we call them after the visit. Did you do what I asked you to do? Are you following the medical regimen? If necessary, I know some of you have gotten in the car and went to the patient's house. That's what we do. I expect that of us. I would love if everybody would do it, but you know, it is what it is. So we are going to invest in students that we know will carry that, standing on these shoulders in this room for 41 plus years, giving over $850,000. We can do that and even more. Let's take a look at these great students.
My name is Nahid Howard, and I'm a first-year medical student at the College of Osteopathic Medicine at Western U.
Hi, my name is Janine Cadet, and I'm a 4th-year medical student at Keck School of Medicine of USC.
Hello, my name is Dana Grundy. I'm a 3rd-year medical student at the CDU UCLA Medical Education Program.
Hello, my name is Jessica Akia. I'm currently a 2nd-year medical student at the Keck School of Medicine of USC.
Hi everyone, my name is Sabina Spigner and I'm a 4th-year medical student at the University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine.
Hi, my name is Jessica Melisa and I'm a 2nd-year med student at Keck School of Medicine of USC.
Hi everyone, my name is Shami Iabo Mitchell. I'm a 2nd-year medical student at the Charles R. Drew UCLA Medical Education Program.
Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Sider and I'm currently a 4th-year medical student at the Keck School of Medicine of USC.
Hi everyone, my name is Scotty Smith and I'm a 3rd-year medical student at the Keck School of Medicine of USC.
Hi everyone, I'm Sharnice Taylor and I'm a 4th-year medical student in the Charles Drew UCLA Medical Education Program.
Hi everyone, my name is Allison Liggett and I'm a 4th-year medical student in the Charles R. Drew UCLA Medical Education Program.
Hi, my name is Mariama Osuma. I'm a 2nd-year medical student at the University of California, Riverside.
They are fabulous. We are so proud of our students. And now I would like to introduce you to our student representative, who is fabulous in her own right. She is a pre-med student on her way to becoming one of those ladies up there, yes? This is Miss Josephine Akinbulu.
Good evening, everyone.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Thank you all for having me here. I was telling Dr. Hines and Dr. Cosette that I have been a part of ABWP for 6 years. Come on, give it up for me. As the current ABWP student representative, I can say that this organization has done so much. I think that's an understatement. I think you've heard from so many wonderful people today about the impact that we've truly had, but I want to highlight the importance of lifting as you rise. I think it's important to be an exemplification of what you expect your future leader to be, and I think ABWP has done that. I think from the very first day that I met Dr. Hines, who was the face of ABWP for me, she welcomed us into her home. I said, is this healthcare, right? Who opens their homes to strangers? And I think Dr. Hines just showing that level of care has just sparked just some type of encouragement in me to continue on, right? So let alone the representative of all the people, all the students who are looking to you all, I want to give a round of applause to each and every one of you who has supported us.
Absolutely. So this is the part of the event where we continue to talk about how exceptional this organization is and has been. I just want to mention that I too got a scholarship many years ago. And I just wanted to say thank you to Roxanne Smith. Thank you to Monisha, my nurse on L&D. Thank you to Malika Graves. We want to say thank you to all of you. Thank you, Dr. Veronica Abernathy, Kaiser Permanente. Thank you to Lily Williams. Thank you.
To Josephine, Dr. Josephine Isabel Jones.
Yes.
My namesake and someone who has been a mentor to me this whole time, you know, even on the days where I don't want to keep going. I'm not going to lie.
Ain't that the truth? Tell the truth, shame the devil. Yes, yes. And we want to just continue to say, I know you see that goal of 40,000. Now, we put it there because we figure we can make that in a night. But you know that when you click the button, you can click now, you can click weekly, you can click monthly, you can click quarterly. Just keep clicking because you know where your money's going. Thank you so much to all of you, and we thank you so much for supporting this organization.
Thank you. Thank you again to each and every one of you. Keep donating, keep giving, keep sowing seeds in the futures of people like myself. The people like the student body that I represent from all over the country. We are just honored to know you and be a part of this. I want to share a little bit about myself because it would be remiss of me not to the way Dr. Hines would want me to do, and Dr. Chumley, who I've had the honor of having lunch with, who's encouraged me. I remember that lunch on days where you don't feel like going, right? There are days as a Black woman that I'm tired. But I'm standing here as a testament to the goodness of God, of course, and to the testament of my work, my hard work, my determination to continue and also be a future leader of ABWP. I think the organization has done an outstanding job in raising leaders not only in the community, but also as part of this organization. So one more time, I'm gonna give it up for Dr. Hines.
Thank you, Josephine. I really, really enjoy watching you grow and become the kind of future physician that we all expect you to be. And now, just as the legacy of medical professionals is on display this evening, so it is with tonight's performer. Naya Renee is the daughter of Ronald Wilson, formerly of the legendary group Bloodstone and the Temptations. Naya Renee's versatile singing style has allowed her to share her gifts with Mariah Carey, Shaka Khan, Rod Stewart, and more. Please welcome to the stage, Naya Renee.
Thank you so much. Listen, I finally got up out of my head and let all the negative bounce out. If anybody tries to boss me, they can take it over there. See, I've come a mighty long way, believing that I won't not good enough and won't cute enough, but I know better now today. Hey, hey, if your intentions are wrong, that's why I left you alone. You can't just come for me in that way. Your hate, your shade, I'm grooving to my own song, cause my confidence is so strong. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. were born a star. I see all of you. Go ahead, girl, if you feeling yourself. Go ahead, girl, if you feeling your. I see miracle, you're beautiful, so let it show. Go ahead, girl, if you feeling yourself. I'm on a mission till I get it right. I tell myself I got more in me. Yes, me. There's a pearl inside of me. If they can walk inside your shoes one day, they'd slip and slide, 'cause they in no way would have the strength you have to be. So let your body move and let go like you don't care, and chuck them juices up in the air, 'cause you are good enough and smart enough, and no matter what, don't let nobody tell you who you are. Baby, you were born a star. Yeah. Oh, go ahead, girl, if you feeling yourself. Go ahead, girl. I see you're a miracle, you're beautiful, so let it show. Go ahead, girl, if you feeling yourself. Never let it be denied. Now's the time to let your light shine. Now that you found a new lease on life, you don't need a reason, and you don't need permission to let your light shine. Oh, go ahead. Oh, I see. I know you've been going through. I know you'll make it through. Go ahead. Oh, I see, and I know what you're going through. I know that you've been through. You got the right to go ahead and feel yourself. Go ahead. Feel yourself. Go ahead. Right there. If you're feeling yourself. Thank you so much.
I was feeling myself.
Yes.
I was feeling myself.
Yes.
You performed at Taste of Soul, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're amazing. You're an amazing artist.
Thank you so much.
And let me share this secret with you. You're probably not going to believe. You're going to think I'm just saying it just to be saying it. But Thursday, after I interviewed Dr. Cosette on my radio show, someone called and requested your song.
Really?
I'm not sure which song, but they were like, I don't understand why y'all don't have Naya Renee.
Oh, my goodness.
I promise.
This song, good
so
enough.
this was like, I was
for
like,
us. So that's why. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So yeah, I'm we got to start spinning that thing.
Please,
so
I
we
would
can
be so honored.
feel ourselves.
Yes, like you said, go on, girl.
and Dr. Hines, your voice is so soothing. I mean, I would let down all my vulnerabilities as soon as I came into your office. Only I'm not pregnant. I have to be pregnant to see you? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I've been looking. I've been searching for a good one. And it is very hard, as you all have said throughout this program, it is very hard to find a black female doctor. It is very hard. It is very hard. I've been looking for a long time. In this 41st charity and scholarship fundraiser, we acknowledge the priceless legacy started by ABWP's founders 40 years ago, acknowledging their pioneers who will be deeply missed. Please welcome ABWP's founding president and founding director, Dr. Jessie Sherrod.
Thank you so much, Tammy. Good evening. My task is to remember and celebrate key memories. As Shirley Chisholm stated, and I quote, "Service is the rent we pay for the privilege of living on earth. we all have a designated purpose. We can ask ourselves 3 questions. Who am I? What is my purpose? Why am I here? We are elated tonight to celebrate a major milestone of the Association of Black Women Physicians. Tonight, rejoicing over 40 years of service to humanity, educating, mentoring, and funding scholarships for medical students, networking, and advocating for health equity and justice. I feel like giving a big, sweet kiss and a big hug to the general community, the medical community, the general public, ABWP, for your assistance and continuous support over the years. Let's give ourselves a hand. For 41 years, whoever would have thought? An idea from a medical student to start an organization of Black women physicians and manifest like this. Awesome, that's God. God through me and you. We are blessed to have with us tonight our very first keynote speaker, which was Congresswoman Maxine Waters, and our 25th anniversary keynote speaker, Dr. Barbara Ross Lee, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine. Over the past 40 years, we've lost 13 members of ABWP, 10 of which were charter founding members. Their service is forever seared in our hearts. Tonight, we're highlighting 2 charter members who transitioned this year, Dr. R. Marguerite Louis and Dr. Letty Marie Burgett. Dr. Louis was a trailblazer, in medicine and science. In the early 1950s, Dr. Louis was the first Black woman in her class at the University of Michigan to receive a master's in chemistry. In 1958, Dr. Louis received her MD degree from Howard University Medical School and HBCU, becoming the first Black woman anesthesiologist in the Los Angeles area, and the first Black woman to chair a department of anesthesia in the state of California. As a charter member of ABWP, Dr. Louis is regarded as an iconic physician in our medical community. We proudly stand on her broad shoulders. Please join me in a round of applause for Dr. Louis' exemplary 96-year lifespan. She was a great mentor to me also. Our next person, a charter member, is Dr. Letty Marie Burgett, a classmate of mine. A renowned pediatrician in private practice for 47 years with Cigna. Clinical professor at Harbor UCLA Medical Center and a fellow classmate, one of 5 African-American women graduates of Harvard Medical School class of 1975. A charter member of ABWP, married to Dr. Benjamin Cowan, and to them were born 2 children, and she has 2 grandchildren. Dr. Burgett was the first Black woman physician president of the Los Angeles County Pediatric Society. She is revered by the many children and parents impacted in her medical practice, by her loving family and friends, members of ABWP, and the Los Angeles medical community. As her final wish, she made the ultimate contribution to science and research by donating to the UCLA David Geffen School of Medicine. We are forever grateful for the memories and legacies of our ABWP charter members. Let's give them a hand. Our greatest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our greatest fear is that we're powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be gorgeous, talented, fabulous, and intelligent? Who are you not to be? You are a child of God, and your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people don't feel insecure around you. We have a light to shine. It's not just in some of us, it's in each and every one of us. And as you let your light shine, you give me permission to let mine shine. And as you are liberated from your fear, which is false evidence appearing real, you liberate others. Thank you so much, ABWP, the community. Thank you so much for this great manifestation. Amen.
About to break out in song. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light. Boy, Dr. Sherrod, you better walk in them heels, them 3-inch heels you got on, Dr. Sherrod. You better walk this little light of mine, baby. Let it shine. 3 times. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Yes. Thank you, Dr. Sherrod. And we also thank you for highlighting even more reasons why your donations are critical to continuing the work, honoring the legacy, and funding the future of our medical professionals. We have so much to be proud of. So as you continue to enjoy the 41st annual celebration, also continue to give. Share our link and hashtag on your social media platforms. Text to give or just simply use the QR code on your screen. And while you continue your generosity, I'm going to bring to the stage the 2 presenters for our esteemed honorees. Presenting the Lifetime Achievement Award honoree soon will be ABWP historian and past president, Dr. Nanachka Chumley. Please welcome ABWP immediate past president, Dr. Sylvia Gates Carlisle, to introduce our Humanitarian of the Year honoree, Dr. Jerry Abraham.
When the COVID pandemic struck, the world needed heroes, and around the planet, folks stepped up. Frontline workers became essential workers, joining clinicians to work heroic hours, and we thank them. But we also want to acknowledge the superheroes, like Dr. Li Wen Liang and our current humanitarian honoree, Dr. Jerry Abraham, who both used grit and innovation to save lives. Dr. Abraham is the epidemiologist at Kedron Health, a community center in South Central Los Angeles. For those who don't know, South Central Los Angeles is the largest and oldest federally designated health professions shortage area in the United States. It's a healthcare desert. Its neighboring hospital treated the highest number of COVID patients in this county. Yet Kedron failed to receive any COVID vaccine doses in the initial community rollout. So with a fleet of vans and cameras rolling, Dr. Abraham went to the county warehouse and refused to leave without vaccines. But the advocacy did not stop then. Kedron needed 15,000 doses every week, and they were receiving 6. While in other parts of the county, doses stockpiled in pharmacies and nursing homes. From the real world of under-resourced communities, online scheduling is irrelevant to people who don't have internet access. And abundant resources 10 miles away might as well be on the moon if you don't have a car. In the face of this inequity, Dr. Abraham created a system to let no dose expire. If a nursing home dropped 500 doses due to expire that day at the front office at 5 o'clock, folks just worked overtime to get shots in arms. Get shots in arms and save lives. By coordinating resources, Using 400 volunteers and staff, at its busiest, Kedron gave 5,000 shots a day. Dr. Abraham has been on a mission to achieve herd immunity. But more importantly, he's been advancing health equity discussions by focusing on the barriers to health care. So for ensuring the delivery of more than 300,000 doses in an underserved community, we honor Dr. Jerry Abraham.
Dr. Jerry P. Abraham serves as an advocate for equal access to public health and health care for all people across Los Angeles. Throughout his time working as the director and chief vaccinologist of Kedron Vaccines and Kedron Mobile, he has fought for several minority groups' right to reliable and non-discriminatory treatment, including advocacy for Black, Latinx, and Asian Pacific Islander, American Indian Native Alaskan, and LGBTQIA+ communities. His passion for furthering the rights of underserved and underrepresented communities and expanding the bounds of traditional medical care, as well as his deep love for the people of Los Angeles, has shaped his career. He endeavors to democratize healthcare delivery in order to put patients first. Dr. Abraham serves on the faculty of the Charles Drew University School of Medicine, the UCLA David Geffen School of Medicine, and the USC Keck School of Medicine. As director of Kedron Vaccines, he has fully repositioned Kedron Health to serve as the lead responder for COVID-19 testing, vaccinations, and therapeutics in Los Angeles County, providing over 450,000 tests and over 300,000 vaccines. Additionally, Dr. Abraham's mobile portfolio of work includes addressing homelessness, food insecurity, economic empowerment, and more. A graduate of multiple medical institutions, including the Emory University Rollins School of Public Health, Harvard University School of Public Health, the University of Texas School of Medicine, and the University of Southern California Keck School of Medicine. On top of his educational history, he has also won several awards and is a leader of several prestigious organizations, including as president-elect of the Los Angeles County Medical Association and many more. Association of Black Women Physicians congratulates their Humanitarian of the Year honoree, Dr. Jerry P. Abraham.
Thank you so much to the Association of Black Women Physicians for this honor, the Humanitarian Award in 2022, for the labor of love and the work that we have done to vaccinate our community and keep them safe and protected from COVID-19. It has been a long journey from when the pandemic started, through all of the testing and vaccines, now therapeutics, those we care for with long COVID. It's not over. The pandemic might be, but the work continues. We're so thankful for all the members of the Association of Black Women Physicians who rolled up their sleeves and worked tirelessly throughout this pandemic, including volunteering at Kedron to help vaccinate our patients and our community. I know that continuing to partner together, we'll be able to continue to do the labor of love, caring for our patients and our communities for generations to come. Thank you so much. Black women physicians are making a difference in our world every day. Thank you.
Good evening. I said good evening. I am Dr. Ninachka Chumley, current historian and a past president of the Association of Black Women Physicians. I am a practicing family medicine doctor, and I am the first osteopathic physician president of this organization. I am an author and #1 bestseller of The Best Patient Advocate. It is with great honor that I introduce to you the recipient of our Lifetime Achievement Award, Dr. Barbara Ross Lee, osteopathic physician and surgeon. Dr. Barbara Ross Lee was born and raised in the projects of Detroit. She overcame any socioeconomic obstacles that may have come her way. She was the eldest of 6 children and began her pre-medical studies at Wayne State University in 1960. It was the onset of the civil rights movement, a time when very few medical schools offered admission to minority students. Of course, she overcame, and Dr. Barbara Ross Lee graduated with a bachelor's degree in both biology and chemistry in 1965. In that same year, she joined the National Teachers Corps and earned another degree while teaching in the Detroit public school system. Dr. Ross Lee's career is filled with accomplishments, including her own private practice for 10 years, followed by a position with the United States Department of Health and Human Services, and a community representative on the Governor's Minority Health Advisory Committee for the state of Michigan, and much more. As an osteopathic physician, Dr. Ross Lee blazed a trail for others to follow. This moment takes me full circle, and I'm so honored that when I was the president of the Association of Black Women Physicians, Dr. Barbara Ross Lee was the keynote speaker at our gala in 2007. Here's more on the amazing Dr. Barbara Ross Lee.
Dr. Barbara Ross Lee has accomplished a lifetime of achievements in her specialty of osteopathic medicine, the recipient of 9 honorary degrees and many national awards. Dr. Ross Lee recently received the ACGME Annual Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Award, which is now named the Barbara Ross Lee DODEI Award in her honor. Dr. Ross Lee is a nationally recognized expert on health policy issues and serves as an advisor on primary care, medical education, minority health, women's health, and rural healthcare issues on the federal and state levels. As the founding director of the AOA Health Policy Fellowship Program, which prepares mid-career osteopathic physicians for leadership roles in healthcare, she is also the founding director of the Training in Policy Studies for Osteopathic Resident Physicians. A true trailblazer, Dr. Ross Lee is the first African-American woman to serve as dean of a United States medical school, Ohio University Heritage College of Osteopathic Medicine from 1993 through 2001. She is also the first osteopathic physician to participate in the Robert Wood Johnson Health Policy Fellowship. Dr. Ross Lee served as Vice President for Health Sciences and Medical Affairs at New York Institute of Technology from 2001 until 2017. And when others are retiring, she is currently serving as the President of AOF and President Proposed Maryland College of Osteopathic Medicine at Morgan State University Expertise. Congratulations to our 2022 Lifetime Achievement Award honoree, Dr. Barbara Ross Lee.
To the Association of Black Women Physicians, I am honored, humbled, grateful, pleased, proud, and privileged to receive this recognition from women who understand the challenges that Black women face in medicine. As I accept this beautiful award for my contributions to healthcare, I would like to share with you my 5 personal and professional standards that have guided me on my journey. The 5 B's. First, be good. Be the best that I can be and do the best that I can do. There are no shortcuts. Second, be wise. Pick my battles and remember that education and physician titles are not substitutes for common sense. Third, be kind, value and respect all persons. Fourth, be visionary, aspire to achieve excellence and identify ways to make a difference. And finally, be proud of who I am and the valuable and distinctive perspective that I bring to medicine and healthcare. So my charge to each of you as I accept this award is be good, be wise, be kind, be visionary, and most of all, be proud of who you are. Thank you for this recognition. It is not just an honor for me, it also honors my family who have always been there for me, and it acknowledges my community that continues to support me. Thank you, each and every one of you.
Congratulations, Dr. Abraham and Dr. Barbara Ross Lee. Well deserved. Remember that. Put that in the chat. We got a chat going. Put that in the chat. Be good, be kind, be wise, be a visionary, and be proud. I think so many of us forget to be proud of ourselves and who we are. So thank you so much for reminding us. If you haven't done so, something you can very well be proud of is giving. No need to wait. ABWP, for 40 years, your passion to care for underrepresented minorities, standing up against salary inequities, and mentoring our future medical professionals is a cause worthy of our support. So go ahead, be kind and give, be good and give, be a visionary and give, be proud to give. The link to give will remain open, and we thank you in advance for your generosity. Chris, I know you want to come back one more time before we get this dance party started.
Thank you, Tammy, and congratulations to everybody. Please continue to give. Give, give, give. You will be blessed by it. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, Chris Tucker. Good having you with us virtually, my friend. Hope to have you with us in person next year. I hope to be here next year. I personally want to congratulate and thank the Association of Black Women Physicians. This was a fulfilling experience, and I hope you all enjoyed the charity benefit as well as I did. Everyone stay safe, and we hope to see each of you next year in person. DJ Ari Ferrari, I think it's time to get a dance party started, girl. I feel like, we're gonna roll up tonight. Hey, hey.